Fort Worth Memories Museum in groups. How's everybody this morning? It's a little cold out there today. Let me see if I can sign into the live deal. There we go. Tell everybody good morning. And we're going to share it all over the place. Okay, here we go. It's chilly out there this morning. .35 degrees. It's only going to get up to 63. Tomorrow 57, 57, 60, 66, 63. It's going to be in the 50s and 60s. We got a little rain coming in next week. Christmas Day, 49 to 61. Let me see if I can find this on this deal. Should be on memories too. There it is on that. Okay, so what's going on in the world of Cowtown? As the year winds down, what's the next thing Memories has got? We're going to eat at Grumps. GRUMPS in River Oaks. Apparently a lot of people really enjoy it over there, like it, because there's several that said, yeah, we're going to go over there. I've never experienced it, but I guess they've got more than one location. We have our backdrop now set. That's the Christmas tree. Oh, where did the other deal go? There's the backdrop. So I kind of straightened up the museum a little bit yesterday. On the photo you're looking at, to your right, is the diploma from Fort Worth University. It was here until TCU. They left in 1911 because TCU opened in 12, and that university moved to, I believe, Oklahoma City, where they're still in business. It's not called Fort Worth University anymore. They're affiliated with the Episcopal Church. There's only 9 known diplomas, historians I've talked to, and I own every one of them. They had a medical program and a law degree program. So, yeah, that goes way back. We'll do a story over the holidays about Fort Worth University, because it was not originally called Fort Worth University, so we'll talk about that on a later date. In fact, I'm going to look right now. I'm sitting here looking at a 1905 telephone directory. I don't even know how it would be listed. They didn't list stuff in 1905 like they do today in your directories. There's not even a listing for schools. They got a listing for saloons though. And I can't believe the White Elephant isn't in there. I think it's listed under his name, Ward. It's not in there either. They must not have. It was in business. They had a post office saloon on Houston Street. The Owl Saloon. That Palais Royal Saloon and Restaurant, that was kind of a famous one. That's at 406 Main. Here's that's from 1905. Let me see what other ones they have. The Stag Saloon's in there. They had a lot of saloons. People believed in drinking in 1905. El Chico Saloon on South Main. First and Last Chance Saloon. And it was not in Fort Worth then, it was North Fort Worth. That was a separate city. So I guess I'd look under the F's. Fort Worth University. Let me see if it's listed that way. Electricians, there was only 6 in the city in 1905. Well, there's a lot of banks. Not that many though. There's a lot of attorneys. American National Bank, Bank of Commerce, which I did business with them for 20 years. And then they were on the corner of 14th and Main. Yeah, they're still, that was where they still, no, they were on the corner of 7th and Main. First National Bank was at 7th and Houston. Fort Worth National Bank was at 5th and Main. Hunter Pelan Savings Bank and Trust. State National Bank, Traders National Bank. Wagner had a bank here too. I'm going to look into the F's and see if this is 1905, so John Peter Smith is not listed. Oh, these old books are hard to keep them archived. Oh, Harold Gernsbacher's grandfather, I guess. Gernsbacher Brothers, Queensware and Glassware. They were at 511 Houston, right in the middle of stuff. Goldstein, let's see if they were. They were in the produce business on North Houston. Okay, let me get to the F's. Y'all are probably not wanting to. Fort Worth. Nope, it's not listed there either. I guess they didn't. Would have been Fort Worth University in 1905. Fort Worth Boom, Fort Worth Furniture, Fort Worth Record. Well, so much for that. Okay, so let's run over our sponsors who are a big part of this deal. We're looking for several different. There's the back giveaway. How come it hadn't pulled up on that deal? Yeah, there's the back giveaway. There is Casey Crawl. There's probably a 20-second 10-second delay, 5-second. There is Casey Crawl. They are our Medicare and Medicaid insurance folks, and they are ready and willing and able to take care of you. What's that next one? It's about a 3 or 4 second, 5-second delay. Greater Fort Worth. There's Clay Winstead's paint and body shop. Yeah, it's about from one monitor to from the YouTube to the Facebook. It's about a 5-second delay on me. There's Techstar Pools, Landscape and Beyond. There we go. 682-290-1726. Then you've got Jerry Schwartz's business. Come on, come on, come on. Schwartz and Hanson Architects. Rex Benson's Bar and Grill. It's called Rex's Bar and Grill. I need to send him a message. I think I talked to him on Messenger. There he is. Rex. Any update? On opening sports bar. He'll answer us today. Rex is always good about getting back to us. That's in the old Macaroni Grill restaurant that was in the same parking lot with Old South Pancake House, and Rex also owns it. Here's our plumbing sponsor, Rains Plumbing. It's a family-owned business. I met 2 or 3 of the family. They do good work. They're family-owned. I've got a lot of good reviews from them. So when you need a plumber, call Rains. And you can go on FortWorthMemories.com, and all of our sponsors are listed there. You can also go on YouTube and look at one of these lives, and you have to replay it, and it shows all of our sponsors. Passport Getaways. If you're looking to take a trip or plan a vacation or whatever, there's my pen. They are the folks to call. Passport Getaways. We got a lot of people that take trips. Okay, the Optimist Club. I'm going to schedule Jeff Norman in after the first of the year and get him to tell us what all the good stuff that the Optimist Club does for our youth. There's Rex's other business, Old South Pancake House. K-Ranch Roofing is one of our roofing contractors. They're a sponsor. They're great folks to do business with. Jorge Hernandez and Bree. And then they've got several crews. Jenny Stewart with State Farm Insurance. I've heard rumors that Jenny is going to run for Elizabeth Beck's seat, District 9. I don't know if there's any truth to that. But I've talked to Jenny before about it, and at the time, that was several months ago, she was very interested in it. She'd make a good city council member. David Hart with Hart Painting. David and his wife Sherry, they're involved in all kinds of civic events, affairs. When Pioneer Rest was going to have a mural painted or drawn or whatever you call it on a building, a shed they called it, they needed a base coat, and I asked David if he could help. He sent a crew of guys out there and they painted that thing up, made it look great, and no charge. That was a lot of labor and paint. Cross Electric is our electricians. If you need any electrical work, those are the folks to contact. You know, I learned at an early age when I was at one of my shops on West 5th, I had a big outdoor light, you know, lights for the parking lot and all of that. And they had 300 watt bulbs in them. And I was on a ladder, and I don't know what I touched, but when I was taking it off, next thing I knew, I was on the ground. I dropped about, it was a 12-foot ladder. Luckily, my truck was between me and the building, or me and the building and the ladder, and so I braced myself when I was falling down. So don't ever try to mess with that electricity, it'll kill you. Fort Worth Lumber Company, Emily and her family, that's a family-owned business, and they got all kinds of building materials, building plans, whatever you need. We need a sign company. Express Dent, that's Dick Regester. He lives now in Florida, but Dick is the original owner, and his operating partner is Eric. If you got hail dings, door dings, whatever, they do a great job. I've been doing business with them 30 years. Dickey Carr Sand and Gravel, that's Pat and Richard Carr. They are very, very active in all things civic with Fort Worth, Texas, and the U.S. Honored to say they're friends of mine. Now there's Dickey's nephew, Richard's nephew, Dickey Carr, and his company is Grateful for Your Trees. So naturally that name indicates what they do. Anything to do with trees, they can do it. And they are very energetic. They're young people. Colburn's Catering. Steve Colburn is, I don't know how, that's Otha's, let's see, Steve would be Otha's brother's son. Is that right? Gary was Otha Colburn's son. Anyway, they're still in the catering business. If you got a party or planning something for Christmas or the holidays, Super Bowl party, whatever, call Steve Colburn. He can fix you up. Bert Ladner Real Estate. Wes Williams is associated with those folks. They do a great job. We also, I need to get a card, something from Eric Walsh. I'm going to send him a note. Eric Walsh is also one of our realtor sponsors, and he's also a member of my board, and so is Wes Williams. Okay, Dub Peacock's A Bird AC and Heating Incorporated. So if you're not ready for the winter yet, you need to call and make an appointment with Dub's company, and they can get you fixed up. We are eating at Grump's this week. So on Saturday at 1, let me get back to the camera settings. There's our tree. It'll be up till, I guess, after New Year's, whenever Ginger decides she wants to come get it. There's our, whatever you call that thing, backdrop or whatever. So if you want to come over and take a photo, Larry's kids, be my guest. Uh, what else? If you're looking for, I've got a great idea for gifts. You can give away a detailed car or truck. They're on special right now. Those certificates half price, $150, and they're good whenever. There's no expiration date. Also, we've got old photos, one of a kind photos, photos that you don't see in anywhere. That's all Fort Worth. The museum will be ready for viewing or showings. I guess next week we'll be ready. I ask that you make an appointment because sometimes I'm busy outside detailing cars. And it takes about 45 minutes or an hour to go through it, but we got a lot of neat stuff in here. Stuff that you won't see anywhere. Okay, let's see. We're waiting on Scott. And I assume he will be calling us shortly. Okay, I'm trying to. Somebody asked me yesterday about the Manville Grocery and Bunker Grocery Store that was started in 1910, and I do have a picture of that location. It was first listed commercial use of the property was in 1911 when Edwin Manville operated a grocery here. Several groceries and soft drink businesses followed, succeeded in 1930 by Alexander Bunker, who ran the Bunker Grocery Store. The second floor was rented as apartments, and Alexander Bunker resided in one of them. He also owned a lot of property in that area over there in Northside. It was at 2600 Clinton Avenue. It also at one time was a cafe, a liquor store. It's been all kinds of things. Texas Rail and Joint was at 508 North Commerce. Marine Park. Marine Park was one of the first municipal parks that was established in the town of North Fort Worth in 1892. Okay, I've got some other stuff I need to get going on. Scott, call us. He might have slept in today. It's at 6:54. I guess we can go ahead and sign off because I can't. I've got to go out there on the other side.
I can only log your current sleep, but you can.
Okay. Boy, that thing. If you even touch that phone, that whatever that thing is, though, whatever you're saying, I guess they listen to everything you say. Talking about an invasion of privacy. Okay, so I'm going to sign off, and we'll talk to Scott tomorrow. Don't forget, we're going to Grumps. Let me see if there's any comments. I didn't even look to see. There's only 2 comments. I guess. Memories Museum, everybody. Let me see where I'm at. Hold on. Kind of not organized this morning. Delinda's in, Greg and Don are in, and that's it. Everybody else is sleeping in on this cold morning. But it says there's 10 people. So some people have not. Wonder if you hit that thing if it'll show you. Nope. Anyway, I'm going to sign off and I will talk to you good people here in about an hour or so.